Oh my gosh, yeah. It looks wild from back here. Yeah, let's here's make this thing make some noise. Well, it looks, dude, it looks good. Yeah, man, this is a clean little install you did here. It looks good, man. Looks real good.
Top of the morning, I'm feeling it. Keep it too real, gotta reel it in. Player the dealers, I'm really him. Paper the deal, now it's dividends. Stable the horses, gone with the breeze. Speak from the heart, got her on her knees. I've been the hardest to make a grip. Stayed in the darkness to some degree. I've been a winner since I'm a 10. I'm trying to kill it, I've never been. Greatest at being with only friends. Greatness in me come from money hands. Play it up, being a funny man. Lay it down and do the running man. I've been the greatest since never been.
It's definitely quieter. Yeah, for sure. What's AFRs and stuff reading that setting sign? Give it a little flip.
Yeah, my acceleration in Richmond has always been way too high. So I'm like,
Great job, man. Nice.
I mean, I've fallen down that. I can't really kick my truck. I don't got any boost like quite yet. But you hear the blow off valve kicking off every once in a while.
You can see it flex pretty good when you do that. Have you idled it up to a full temperature? Let it get to a heat cycle idling. Let's see what happens with it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Welcome to the Turbo Mazda Club, brother. All right. It looks awesome. It looks awesome, dude. Oh yeah, fuck me high five on that one, brother. Dude, you crushed it. Crushed it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The exhaust just looks really good too, man.
Yeah, it really does not hang down that low.
No, it looks good.
I don't know I might have some clearance issues that I didn't have before, but I don't think it's going to be much.
Nothing's rattling. How about that clearance on that coolant hose from the downpipe? You look good there? We'll find out once it gets full hot if it puts a hole in something.
No, the coolant pipe it's a little tight.
Oh yeah, you got clean.
Yeah, it's still rubbing on the thing. It's barely rubbing against the steering wheel. Like you flip the throttle place, as you feel it, and it sucks and goes crazy.
That I like. Yeah. Beautiful. A little flip to the throttle. You have a manual throttle body?
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome, man.
There you go. Let's get shut it down for a second. Get it tight. She spins for
Great project, man. I'm really glad you didn't wait until today to start this, so it doesn't feel so pressured, and now you have time to take care of small things, like the bumper and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, great job, dude. Nice work, man. Nice work. Thank you, Lyft. You did good.
Yes.
Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, baby.
I like how that's just 3-inch pipe. Nothing fancy about it at all. Mitch. Alright. Hey. We're just getting the mess is getting a little out of hand. I want to try to keep it clean here.
Drew, it's coming down to the final steps. What, 4 bolts broke off on this?
Yeah, 4. Well, actually, 3 broke. This one right here was already broken by someone else and was made like a nut bolt and a nut going through it. So,
And what are you doing right now?
dropping them rev nuts, replace all of them so that we got. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Of course, if the camera comes out, that's the cleanest one I've done so far.
So you cut the factory tack welded nuts off.
Mm-hmm.
And then cleaned up the hole. Did you say to make it the hole bigger?
Yeah.
Drill the hole out bigger and then pry this up so that you get nice new factory threads. Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Let's stick this guy in here.
And what's the technical name of this tool?
Rev nut, I believe. Is that grabbing it? Yeah, let's go. Just slowly. All right. I don't know how well that crimped on there. Not particularly well. The bolts will have to, when the bolts get ran through, they're gonna
Finish cinching it off.
that one's not particularly pretty. Let's see what happened. This one's gonna need to come back out and put a different one, put a new one in there.
How hard is that?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Okay.
I wasn't pushing down hard on it enough or something.
Where is that pry bar? That's all up here. Hang on, let me get a.
Because what happened is that the crimp ended up on kind of not underneath the metal.
It bloomed up to the top.
Yeah.
That one looks good.
Looks decent.
Cool.
Yeah, she grabbed.
Cool. Nice, man.
Obviously, the ideal way to do this would
Move
be...
that wrench.
The ideal way to do this would be if I had this bumper off in here. Then you can actually...
That's why the handle's coming out. Is there another one of these?
It's in your drawer somewhere.
All right.
The ideal way to do this, though, is that you want this...
Smash down to that deck plate. The red part, not the black part.
Yeah. And you want to have this actually up against the rib nut itself instead of, like...
That's why they're looking a little wonky on the top.
Yeah. That one sounds good.
Way better than
No, nothing there at all.
than broken bolts.
Or
Yeah.
zip ties.
Yeah, way better than zip ties.
And whenever you put the bolts in this thing, it'll pull them in the rest of the way. In theory. And that one went pretty good too. That's another one that's questionable, but probably fine. I'll just come.
Okay, cold start. Everything's buttoned up. This thing is Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
Good.
Tall guy head problems, man.
And then, MVP, obviously, right here.
We had some coolant hitting the ground earlier, but I believe it was from the overflow not being where it needed to be, so it just started pushing it out into there. So we want to get a good heat cycle in it, check it out, but what a clean fit, man. Filters in nice, turbo steps wonderful, tight but good clearance for the downpipe, all V-band. Hitch, what do you think?
I want to go home. Listen to this concrete garage all day. I'm going home and lay on the couch. Gets you a little rich. You can smell it too.
Yeah.
That's the oil temperature gauge we had to.
That we disengaged.
Yeah. It is interesting. I would like to know the oil temperature. But, I was originally I was going to tune this thing myself.
Well, you did tune it yourself, right?
Well, I did. Well, on NA, I did tune it myself on the stock injectors. Stock injectors are, 1 millisecond of pulse width is not a big deal. It's not a huge change. Idle, you need 5 milliseconds. So 1 extra millisecond, whatever. It's going to make it richer, obviously. But these they idle at 2. So half a millisecond either way is 50 or 25% more fuel. So that you make your margins are just razor thin. These injectors aren't even that big. I'm like, I'm going to pay somebody who knows what they're doing. Watch all the data while I'm sitting there driving around. And that's the hard part. Is, the computer, the ECU has this auto-tune thing that, that's going to only react so quickly.
Right.
Especially to whenever you first get on there.
That dip.
It completely misses that. It catches the zone whenever the engine catches back up again, and it's like putting a bunch of fuel up top where the throttle the air actually catches up to the throttle thing, and then it just riches that up and then it completely misses the lean spot.
Gotcha.
So, and then I can't, but it's really hard to watch that while I'm driving around and do all the things.
And What's the company or what's the guy who is going to be tuning it?
Steve's Remote Tuning.
Cool.
He does a lot of Miata race cars.
Yeah.
He does some other cool stuff.
Does he only do Miatas, or does he do other cars too? Or
He does other stuff too. I saw he did some kind of Mitsubishi pickup truck, like old one that had some kind of like LS swap stuff in it. One of his last ones.
and your motor is not just the Miata motor; it's a Ford Escort motor, right?
Yep.
And this motor originally would have had a distributor on it. Is what you were telling me?
Yep. The original had a distributor on it.
So you have a total Frankenstein, no AC, Ford Escort Miata,
No AC, no power steering.
a proper Miata.
Yeah. In fact, if you look down
This is
here,
a cool car.
you look down here, you see that little green cap way down there?
Yep.
That's where his project.
Cool, man. How we doing on drips? Nothing so far. Is it good? And have we got up to temp to where everything would open up and we would be filling in this reservoir again?
We got a little ways to go.
Little ways to go?
I think what happened is it got hot and it overflowed that reservoir.
Yeah. I'm just gonna circle around. No, you're good. Pretty cool, man. I am so glad that you decided to break this up a couple days.
Oh, for sure. This will never.
Starting this morning would have been brutal. But I mean, not only did you turbo swap it, you did a ton of rust mitigation.
Oh, yeah, you did all that.
I mean, it's still. This is what you've been getting into this whole weekend. You've been one turning all the wrenches.
Yeah. Huge improvement overall. This car's gonna be much nicer.
Oil change. About to put plugs in it. I mean, you've given this thing like a whole new life this weekend, man.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. I'm excited to see it more and more. A turbo Miata in a weekend. Not bad at all. I put a couple hours in Friday, a couple hours in Saturday evening, and then a full day today. And his Garrett Turbo is now installed. Really happy with how the rust mitigation turned out. And just how clean everything went. He's got his timing light. And everything pretty much ready for tomorrow except for the rain. The bin of tools, or bin of parts, has been reduced to a leftover little bit of oil, a leftover can of spray paint, and a single hose, and all of his intercooler piping and stuff is gone. So put this on here just to cover up the welders running the car. The rain was pushing in earlier. I just didn't want him to get wet. Really happy with how the lift performed. Even though I'm limited by the height in here, I am really happy with how it's turned out. We didn't get a chance to rip the drift cars yet, but we were going to before this project over. It's gonna be like the send off. This thing's super cool. Gets tuned in the morning. Let's get it.
The underpipe is still rattling. The pipe back here is still rattling like a motherfucker, but I don't think there's much help in that because it's like right against it right there and then right against it right there, so it's going to be rattling on one corner either way.
We can keep tinkering on it.
Yeah. Almost every single speed bump. But yeah, you hear that ever so often, like the pipe rattling against the back of the car? That was what it was like, except 10 times worse in all the time. Yeah, it was not fun.
I couldn't tell on the lift, but you're gonna be way heavier and way closer to the ground being here.
Yeah.
But there definitely is a spot where it hangs down substantially further than everything else. Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna drag. It is what it is.
We might, it might be worth making it a smidge thicker and make a little plate that like screws onto the, oh, you don't have bolts, salty man. Never mind.
We just weld a sacrificial plate to the bottom of the resonator and be like, let's go. It would take the punishment. Oh, I'm gonna screw it.
I thought that was my ass.
Well, I actually got the chassis that time too.
Way more angle.
Yeah. All the angle. That was all the angle, and it's still up. It makes some fun noises.
Yeah, it does.
Like if I just did that engine brake, it would have been. Then they just drop the body of the car over the suspension. And with